India has returned to the coalition era. As we've been reporting for 2 days now, it is not going to be a Modi Sarkar. This time is going to be an NDA Sarkar. The Prime Minister and several other ministers who are going to be inducted into his cabinet are scheduled to take the oath of office at 6 p.m. this Sunday on the 9th of June. But the question that we're asking is, have the pulls and pressures of coalition politics already begun for this government even before it has been sworn in? Remember, this time the support of two allies is critical for the formation and survival of this new government. We're talking about TDP Chief Chandrababu Naidu and Bihar Chief Minister and JDU Chief Nitish Kumar, who've been making headlines since the 4th of June when the results came in, making it clear that the BJP had fallen way short of the majority mark of 272, winding up with just 240 seats in the new Lok Sabha, and that it was going to, after 10 years, it was going to need the support of its NDA allies to actually be able to form the government at the centre. The support of these two parties is crucial, and therefore what is expected is that the two leaders are going to extract their pound of flesh. Well, rumblings have begun to some extent. The TDP is expected to demand special status for the state of Andhra Pradesh, where it has won an absolute majority and is set to form the next government. Chandrababu Naidu is expected to take oath as the next Andhra Chief Minister early next week. Then there is the JDU, which has demanded that the NDA government's controversial Agniveer scheme be reviewed. Why? Because they believe it has caused stress to the youth. Now, this is a scheme which has been controversial, but it is something that the Modi Sarkar had stood by firmly. Will the Prime Minister and the BJP now be willing to consider this demand by a crucial ally, that Agniveer should be reviewed and perhaps scrapped? Also remember, one of the key demands of Nitish Kumar all along has been that there should be a caste census across the country. Now, this is something that the BJP has been bitterly opposed to up till now. Issues about caste census, caste reservations, in fact, also took center stage during the very polarizing campaign that we saw in the run-up to the 4th of June. Throughout this election, there was a lot of rhetoric from both sides on these issues. Will the BJP be willing to accommodate its ally on this issue? If it does agree to grant special status to Andhra Pradesh on the demand of Chandrababu Naidu, does that mean that the BJP will have to do the same for Bihar? Is that not likely to open a Pandora's box with several other states making similar demands? And then let's not forget the other sensitive and critical issue of portfolio allocation. At the moment, there is only speculation on who is likely to get what. Reports seem to suggest that the BJP will hold on to the top 4 ministries of Finance, External Affairs, Defence and Home. These are the 4 ministries that constitute the Cabinet Committee on Security. But there's been plenty of speculation on what these two allies are demanding. They want plum portfolios, undoubtedly. They want several cabinet berths for their parties. They want several MOS berths as well. And if reports are to be believed, Chandrababu Naidu has called dibs on the crucial post of the Lok Sabha Speaker. The role of the Lok Sabha Speaker is extremely critical. In any Lok Sabha, will the BJP be willing to part with that post and give it to an ally? Remember, the two allies that we're talking about are said to be controversial because they're known to have switched sides multiple times in the past. Nitish Kumar is somebody who has become synonymous with Aya Ram, Gaya Ram politics in modern India. Many are even asking, are these two allies reliable enough for the BJP? Are we going to see a stable coalition government over the next 5 years? Or is there a rocky road ahead for this government? Remember, this is the first time in his entire political career that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be heading a coalition government where his own party is not in a majority. We've seen coalition eras in India in the past, whether it was during Dr. Manmohan Singh's days or Atal Bihari Vajpayee's days, or going further back in the 1990s, where everyone referred to coalition politics as utter chaos. Now, we are not suggesting that we are returning to an era of chaos, but it is a return of coalition era nonetheless. How is the new government going to handle the pulls and pressures?